Today I was going to talk about why you might not be successful. So if you end up liking the subject, you find the video interesting, please feel free to hit the like button and share this with someone else who also would enjoy the topic. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you can see more videos like this when I upload them. So there's many reasons people aren't successful. Some people aren't motivated um, to do more. Some people aren't disciplined enough to, do whatever it is um, they would like to do. There's many reasons people might not have the motivation or discipline, but in the end, you know, the motivation and discipline are, a pair that, you know, make um, a lot of the results of either being successful or not. So if, you ever watched professional sports, you know, um, a lot of times all the athletes are, caliber. They're all, you know, the top of their sports. And, in a team game like basketball or football, you kind of have to work as a team. So, you could have a team of good players, but then if the good players are more concerned with their performance rather than the team's performance, you'll see the team's performance suffer. And part of that's what motivates the individual or the team. Some of that is just, the discipline of, how often does, the individual or the team practice. If we're talking about a team sport, the reason why teams practice so often is so that they can get used to working together. You know, are they doing passing drills so they can get to know one another and where someone's going to be to instinctively know without maybe seeing the person, just to know, okay, if I'm here on the court, they're probably going to be over here and I can, back to turn around to pass and I know they're going to be there. Some of it's just like practicing something enough to know one another. Obviously, there's more things to be successful than just team sports. If you are working at a job, are you motivated to show up on time and put in, 110% effort? Are you willing to do everything and a little bit extra? Are you disciplined enough to do what's more than what's required of you? I have a lot of people at work that just show up and do the bare minimum and go home. They are there for a paycheck, so they do enough, just enough not to get fired. Now, some of the people, if I was a manager, probably would be fired because they're just those type of people that are, there for a paycheck. They're not putting as much effort as they should be. They're not motivated and disciplined to do everything it takes to be successful. Um, there's even people that don't have jobs because they don't want to have to show up, you know, 3, 4, 5 days a week for, 6 or 8 or 10 hours. They don't want to put in the hours to get a paycheck. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with not working if you have another income source that's not collecting off the government. Um, and if you're not able to work, that's another story. But there's people that aren't successful because they just lack ambition, they lack discipline. And, it doesn't matter whether it's a job, it doesn't matter whether it's relationships, it doesn't matter whether, um, anything they're trying to do, they just aren't motivated. So, you know, maybe they have relationships for a few months, a year here, two there, but their relationships don't work out because they're not putting in the effort to get the results in the relationship they want. And maybe their, you know, partner doesn't feel appreciated because of that. If you're not putting as much effort into a relationship as you could, and your partner feels underappreciated, they're gonna look for someone that is gonna appreciate them, or is gonna put in that effort. So hopefully you found some value in this. If you enjoyed the topic, you want to see more videos like this, please consider hitting the like button and sharing this with someone else who also might like the topic. Thanks, and have a good day.